Happy Monday, everybody.
Hi, friends.
Guess what? Can you believe Christmas?
It's coming.
Christmas is coming.
Friday.
It's going to be here Friday.
Friday.
But here's the exciting part. We are excited that this year is almost over.
Right.
And that we will be in 2021.
Real
Hey,
soon.
Terry. Hey, guys. Okay, so we are focusing on something more exciting.
The new year.
The new year. And all of the celebrations that we are going to have in the new year. We are going to have weddings. We are going to have birthday parties. Some of them may be virtual in the beginning.
True that.
We are going to have a lot of things that are going to be celebratory. And so we are planning on that. Now, we can still do things like this for New Year's.
Absolutely.
And take them and pop them over to somebody's house.
Leave it on the front porch.
Leave it on the front porch. Just because we're going through this doesn't mean that we can't do something fun and creative. So look at this
Absolutely.
adorable bag. We're going to show you today. Can you see these cute little gold dots? And look at this adorable little tag that you can
Matching
write to and
gold
from on.
dots. So cute.
So cute. So today, if you've never done any type of gilding before, hey LaDonna, if you've never done any type of gilding before, we are going to show you how to gild, how to be able to create these adorable little dots,
Today's the day.
and to be able to do what we call kind of off register as far as words like this that are letters that have the gold underneath and then your black letters on top. It's really very easy. You just need to be able to know how to do it. The other thing is we are introducing a brand new stencil bundle. Do we have the Madras up here?
Oh, we don't.
We have two things. We have a kit that we're introducing, which is our new Cheers gift bag kit. Look at this. Is this adorable? And, hey Georgia, hey Victoria. And we are introducing two new stencils today. One is our brand new alphabet Madras stencil. Can you imagine? That came through experimentation, playing with our Madras stencil. And then I was like, you know what? We need letters that are Madras. That way we can spell all kinds of things to put on t-shirts and really make them really cool, but not have to incorporate the Madras, but actually have an alphabet that way. Okay, it's already saying it's sold out. All right, we need to check on something. Kelsey, can you go tell Brooke to make sure they're saying the bundle is sold out, but we know it's not. So, we're sorry. No, it will be, guys. I'm so sorry. So they are going to make sure the kits are live and the bundles are current as far as making sure that those are available. So, sorry, we're going to work on that right now. Okay, so we're going to show you, well, hey, Linda from Fort Worth. Here's the fun thing, guys. If you tag 3 friends and share this video, we are going to be sending this kit to the lucky winner that we draw that wins this. And so we do this every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. We show you how to learn a skill, or we introduce a kit or a new stencil bundle. So this is a brand new stencil bundle that we're going to check and make sure that this is in stock, that has this adorable, I love the cheers in this. Let me show you the actual stencil itself. Look at this. It's really oversized. It's great. So we've put it together that it can be everything that's celebratory. So we've got cheers, Mr. and Mrs., celebrate, and congratulations. So with wedding, people are going to continue to have weddings. We're going to have birthdays. We're going to have events that we want to be able to make platters for, to be able to make adorable bags, t-shirts, platters, everything. And so we've got the hookup right here. So this is the first stencil of the bundle that it covers all of the bases. And then the second stencil is this. Look at this. Is this the best? Now, this is literally, can you see that? This is Madras,
It's so cute.
but the entire alphabet. So just think about all the projects that you're going to be able to do with this. We just love it.
Absolutely.
So it's so fun to be able to put these two enormous stencils together. that we have in a brand new bundle that we are releasing today, as well as our Cheers gift bag kit. All right.
Yay for the kit!
As always, with these kits, we have a recipe card that comes in with it that shows you step by step on what to do, but we like taking this opportunity to be able to show you just a step out in order to be able to create this look.
Yes.
So this is one of the many things that you can create with
Absolutely.
this. I mean, we've got tons of things that we're going to be able to show you.
So many
that we've
options.
done for Mr. and Mrs., for congratulations, different platters, celebrate, all that type
I
thing.
love it.
I just love the lettering on this Cheers. This
I do
whole
too.
idea of this backwards thing is so hard for me. But, all right, and it's like this that you see right here is also supposed to be able to be used.
Absolutely.
This little detail thing right here, as far as incorporating it. So as you pop on, tell us where you're tuning in from. And also, we want you to tag 3 friends and share this video so that way your name and going for a drawing that we will be giving this kit away.
Because we like to give things away.
We love to give things away. That's a fun thing, not just in the gift giving season, but all the time.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to turn this down. Be sure as you come on, just be sure and say hi. And we're going to show you how to gild on this bag, how to make this adorable tag like
So
this.
cute.
So fun. All right, so we're going to turn this down so that way we can start the process of teaching you and how to do this. So we've got the
I'm gonna
bag
share
laid
with
out,
Melissa.
and in this kit, you get a ton of stuff that not
You
only
really
can
do.
you use in this kit, but you can make a lot of other projects later. So in this kit, you're going to get, and it's only $39.99, guys.
It's a steal.
It's a steal, really and truly. You get this enormous stencil.
Mm-hmm.
You get the full book of gold leaf. You get the gel art ink in black. You get a foam dome. You get the full container of size and a brush.
And a chalk art spreader.
Yes.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. So what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to be able to expose you how you can do these kind of projects, how easy they are. And then this goes in your toolbox. This is a skill that goes in your toolbox when you start learning how to gild.
Absolutely.
That you can, it's like you get kind of crazy. A lot of people, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm
I
so
could gild
addicted
that.
to this.
I want to gild all the things.
Yes. All right, so Michelle, let's show them how we cut the stencil.
Absolutely.
And this is just a beverage bag.
Just a wine bag that we had. So I'm trying to open it, y'all. It's so darn big.
So you want to keep the sleeve that this comes with, so that way you can put your stencil back in it.
So we have, this one is really great because we did create the cut lines for you because the whole point was that you'd be able to use parts. And so I'm just gonna cut along that line because all I want right now is Cheers. But I'm gonna slide the rest of my stencil right back in the sleeve so that it's protected. And then when I'm done and I wash my stencil, I'm gonna put it back on the white backing paper and just slide it back in the sleeve as well. So I'm actually gonna use this one later.
I just want everybody to just kind of
Yep.
see. Love that.
I
Love,
have
love,
one
love.
I already used, so I'm gonna use this one to lay it down. And because we are doing it off register, now I'm gonna give you a little tip. I put a piece of cardboard in here so that these folds did not make a weird bump in my cardboard, in my back. I want it to be flat. So I did the cardboard so that I have a good solid surface to work on and there's nothing else in the way. So little quick tip. We are gonna go almost to the end of the bag. I'm like, what am I working on?
Yes,
it's
the end of the bag.
Because this is the lower part of my R because I'm gonna bring the black back over it. So I want it down low enough that my H isn't coming off the top.
This is what we're showing you. That's kind of at the bottom as far as what that's going to look like. Okay?
So cool. Now, I have the foam dome brush. And Amy, will you pass the gild over here? The gilding size. And I'm just gonna bring my foam dome into the size and then I'm gonna offload it onto cardboard because I don't want all of that in my stencil. And then I'm gonna hold my stencil and I'm just going to pounce the size into,
So it's an up and down
The
motion.
letters.
You do not want to brush it. It's best, and part of with the foam dome, you want to make sure that you get it everywhere and on your edges to where you've got just a little tiny little holiday right there. But while not putting on too much,
right,
where it gets too heavy. Because that is what's going to be your background, as you see, is the gold kind of peeking through. That's because we did it first. So you've got a pass of gold leaf, and then that's going to dry, and then you're gonna come back up with the black on top of it. So that's what Michelle is doing. Now, I'm gonna show you while we're in the size and gilding process. I'm just gonna take a little tag. You'll see on the bag, see these little gold dots? Can you see them? Okay.
yep. I just wanna make sure it went through everywhere.
I'm going to,
There we go.
I'm gonna dip the bottom of this brush, just the tip of it, into the size as well. Now, what is, y'all may be going, what is size? Size, it's spelled S-I-Z-E, and we have this with a Maker Studio. It comes in this kit, the full container,
Best glue in the world.
and it is a
Amazing.
glue just for leaf. You cannot use any type of other kind of glue
Yep.
for leaf. You can use this with silver leaf, gold leaf, copper leaf. And so I'm just showing you, if you can see this, I am just taking my brush, loading it up, doing different sizes. Like this. Now, you can do them larger and then make them smaller, depending on whatever configuration you want to do. So they look like little white beads. So let me see if you can kind of see that.
Tiny little dots.
So these are going to have to come to what we call tack, T-A-C-K. Tack is what you've got to have before you set your leaf down. Now, paper is very porous, and it's going to go into the fibers of the paper. So you've got to watch your tack. It's a little bit different than if you're working on a piece of wood.
If you can see mine, it's starting to get a little green sheen, which tells us it's working. It's working.
So if you wouldn't mind, go back up and just kind
Yeah.
of show them. So it's these areas where it's really, really kind of thick like that, it's too wet yet. You can't put the leaf down until this has kind of come to tack. And so that, if it's got puddles and if it's kind of white and bubbly, you don't want to apply it. Right here, you can tell
Looks
that
better.
you've got tack, that you're almost ready. So that's got to dry down. She can air dry it, she can fan it. You don't want to hit it with a hairdryer.
No.
Because it's going to dry it too fast.
Wasn't a hairdryer too warm too? Isn't it too much heat?
No, the warmth won't make a difference with
Oh, okay.
size, but it will
Just
make
too
it dry
fast.
unevenly.
Oh. we don't
So
want that.
the other thing you want to do when you're testing your size to make sure that you've gotten tack, T-A-C-K, is that you want to use your ring finger. Your ring finger has the weakest muscle in your entire hand. To touch it with the index finger, this muscle is too strong. So you want to be able to just use your ring finger like this. That way you can kind of come over to it and touch it. And if it
Feel it.
pulls the skin on your finger, that way you know that it's come to tack. So she's pretty much getting tack except for a few areas where that's still kind of puddly.
Goes
If
a
you want to
little
come over
thicker.
here just a little bit more in the center, that way, awesome. Come on down here.
Sure.
They can kind of see all of it, sorry.
Okay.
Now, were you going to use this one?
Yes, that one has big sheets.
Big sheets.
You
So-
have tiny sheets.
When you get a book, now this kit comes with a full book of leaf. They're
25 sheets.
25 pages.
A lot of leaf.
And so in between each sheet, there is a piece of tissue. So I'm going to pull this back like this.
It's so pretty too. Is me fanning it gonna make it blow?
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're not working over an air conditioning vent. We've used this before, so I'm
Yes.
turning a few pages. So it just lets you see. So the leaf is actually loose. You can apply size to almost anything. You can apply it to glass. You can apply it to plastic. You can apply it to canvas. Furniture that you've painted, you can apply it on top of maybe your ceramic paint if you've done a project. Any number of things. It does beautifully. So you've got just that tiny little place and you're almost ready.
Thin it out. I'll put some on my finger.
So you want to hold it. This is the binding of the book. Just like a book has pages, and this is the spine. And so you do want to fold it back, and Michelle will do that in just a minute. I'm going to tear these top 2 sheets.
The spares.
Yeah. Because she's going to always burnish it with the tissue on top. You don't ever want to touch your...
Sorry.
That's all right. You don't ever want to touch your leaf if you can get away from it. Okay.
That's still a little wet right there. I haven't pulled it off.
Now, I do want to show you, as far as making these dots, see as they are solid white, it allows you to be able to see what the size. If it's solid white, do not lay the leaf down. The size has not come to tack. Now,
Not ready.
can you see how it's kind of shiny, but it's more of a brown tone? It looks wet. That means it's come to tack. As a rule, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to be able to get your tack. And you can speed it up if you want to fan it, just kind of like this. But it allows you to be able to see how we got these adorable. Look at this. Hold on. Well, trying to see, can you see that adorable little tag? See how fun that is? And then on the bag itself, look at that. So
We
fun.
wanted them to match.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think we're
I think
ready?
we're good. It's pulling. All right, friends. So I'm going to peel back that page like Amy talked about. And I'm going to hold the spine. And then I'm going to have my tip of my finger just on that right there. And then I'm going to lay that down and...
Here, I'll do it. You get your...
So sorry.
So you want to burnish it while the tissue is sitting on top, like this. So we're going to lift it and lay the whole thing down like that. So then we're going to pull the next page,
They're so stubborn.
pull it all the way back, and then just lay it down again. You want to layer it, look on top of it. You always want to come on top. Don't butt them up next to one another. Please don't worry about wasting it,
Absolutely.
because you're not going to.
No.
So I'll let you. So holding it down, holding the book in place, you're working with the entire book, guys. And then that way you burnish it, lift it up.
We stuck. We're going to lay that baby back over. Well, maybe not. It's sticking to our... There we go.
So you could, now let's say you've got a large platter that you want to be able to gild, you can. Now, I just tell people, make sure that you don't put this in a microwave because it will spark. It's actual metal composition leaf. And but you can hand wash it. So it's one of those things, once you learn this skill, there's so many different things that you can do with it. You get really kind of addicted.
It's one of my favorite things.
You gilded your ornaments.
I have gilded all kinds of things. I love it. I've actually refinished furniture and re-gilded the legs and gilded the, the pulls and all the things.
Oh
I love
yeah,
it.
you can do leaf. Now, one thing you need to do, if we can just
You wanna
leave
do
it
it
this
that
way.
way?
Yes.
Okay.
This brush that also comes in this kit, you've got to go in one direction.
One direction.
This is still a burnishing aspect of it. You don't want to come in and start cleaning it like that. you want to just lay it down like this to where you are pressing it in to what you actually put your size on. So look at this. Can you start to see the letters that Michelle did her size? See how those are more attached, and then how the leaf in and around it.
It's pulling.
So you can just continue to burnish it like this. This is a skill that you need to learn as you're doing it, to where you just keep burnishing it. And as it starts to press into where you actually laid your size, the loose stuff where you didn't get the size will start to fall away.
Comes off.
So just keep on keeping on. Then you can come back and use the butt of the brush to go against it
And
like
break
this.
it off. It's so like satisfying to see it show up. It's like it's hidden, and then all of a sudden there's this happy.
Isn't that fun?
That's beautiful.
Let me get some paper towel. All right, so guys, as you are coming on, we're showing you how to make this adorable Cheers gift bag that you're going to be able to definitely enjoy the bragging
Look at
rights
it.
from.
Whee! Have a pretty face. Do you want me to show them the next step, Amy?
Yes. You can use that, can't
I
you?
think I can. It's
I was
not,
like-
it's dry enough. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Normally
Okay.
we want it to be really dry before we put another stencil over it, but I think with us like really fanning it and bringing it to tack, I think it's not going to be a problem.
So I'm checking on mine over here. I want to tell you, hold on just a second. Hey, so as you catch us live, we want to continue on with this project, because the fun thing about it is we feel like we're teaching you a skill.
Absolutely.
It's off register. You're learning how to gild. You're learning what size is. You're learning how not only can you do it on this kind of surface. Now, we're getting ready to do the ink. So if you wanted to, you could do this on a shirt. You
yeah.
could do it on a pillow. You could do it on a lot of different things. You could do it on a tote bag. It's not something that you're going to be going in and washing all of the time. But, so doing it on these bags would be a great place to start. But, be so fun on a mirror. Yeah, absolutely you could do it on a mirror. There's so many things you could do this on.
beautiful.
And I love that you said that about the mirror, because here's something that we need to remember. When we're celebrating, even if it's with family, or if we do have a couple of close friends that come over, you can do these on mirrors. You can go in with the chalk art, and you can say cheers or congratulations or celebrate,
Absolutely.
whatever. Any of those surfaces can be used. So great, love that
That's
idea.
exciting.
So, hey, Roxanne. So, guys, as you pop on, please be sure and say hi. Share this video, tag 3 friends, and your name will go in for a drawing, and we're going to be giving this kit away day after tomorrow. All right, so let's go back. Let's go to step 2 on what we're doing on our bag.
Okay, so when we say off register, it means that we are basically going to use the gold as the shadow, and we are going to use gel art on top of it, and that's going to be our solid, our solid letters. So when I am looking for off register, I am looking at the stencil through the stencil. So I want to be able to see where I'm at, and then come over and up just a bit. I don't want to go over too much, because I don't want to mesh my letters together. And you are eyeballing it. We like that word. You're eyeballing it through the existing stencil. So if you guys can see that, you see the gold, and then where I'm off, look at the edges where the words are. You can see the brown inside of the gold. So you can tell that I moved it over just a bit. And then I'm going to take my gel art, and I'm gonna actually that's that's the beautiful thing about these adhesive stencils. I can move it. I am not married to where I put it in the first place.
Look at this adorable little tag. Is that the cutest?
I love them. I think I might
so
need to
cute.
do that. Too bad I'm all done wrapping.
So that way you could, look at this. So you can create it on your bag. You could do this on your mugs. You can do it on whatever.
All right, friends, so this is gel art ink, and we're gonna push it through the mesh, just like as if we were working with a t-shirt or another surface. And we want it to go through the mesh on the stencil. We don't want it to sit on top, so you can hear me scraping. And there are some bumps in the surface, just a wee bit, because I'm working with an uneven surface. And that's okay.
Guys, so if you're popping on here today, we're introducing our new Cheers gift bag kit, which comes with a brand new stencil that we introduced today. And it comes with your size, your gold leaf, your spreader, your foam dome brush, as well as a chip brush. So it allows you to be able to create this along with a lot of other things. We've also introduced our new Madras stencil today that is adorable. So I'm gonna make sure that it's live and our stock is good on both of those stencils. I love too that in doing this, y'all are gonna learn a new skill as far as the gilding is concerned, and then even being able to do the off register. Now you can make little adorable gold dots on anything with your leaf. It's just too fun and too easy. Let's turn it around so they can see it as you undo it.
And I'm just slowly pulling. Ta-da!
You know, the only thing I'm thinking is if we had had something smooth as far as the cardboard.
Yes, something even smoother behind
Yes,
it.
yes. As far as, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. So you can see the gold underneath, how it's popping. That's what we talk about being
So
off
pretty.
register. So pretty. And if you don't want to, I mean, if you want to be able to do it with just the gold, you can see what it looks like. But it's much more impactful to be able to just come back on top of your gold and add the black gel ink. It just goes boom. It just pops.
Beautiful.
Then you can finish it off with your tag and your ribbon to be able to make it really look adorable and definitely something worth gift giving. Now, what we're doing, Michelle is washing. If those of you are just catching us for the first time, you can just, after you're finished, either with the size or with the gel ink, you'll just put it into the water and clean it. And then you want to make sure that it dries the adhesive side up. You don't want it to dry down like this on a fibrous material. It's best to sit it like on your kitchen counter or your vanity or whatever, or maybe your table like ours. Set it the adhesive side up like this, and then it'll probably dry in about 30 minutes. So we just have an absorbent little rag that we set over
On
there.
our countertop
Yeah, in order
to
to be
absorb
able
the things.
to let it dry. So now you've got something that you will be able to use all year long.
Absolutely.
While this is great, I will say this, we're excited. We are shipping everything today FedEx. We've decided to do that way because they're getting there a lot quicker.
That they
And
are.
you can have this in time to be able to make some things for the new year. And that whole week after the new year all the way over, as far as taking people gifts,
Yes.
putting things on their doorstep,
Yes.
just letting them know that you're thinking about them, are perfect, especially with everybody kind of stuck inside. And
just the celebration of getting ready for the new year.
yes.
And being able to say, like, I anticipate this with you.
Yes, but Cheers is something you do all year long.
All year long.
And the great thing, don't forget, let me just show you this. Those of you, if you're just now kind of coming on, look at this.
I cut up our Cheers stencil. That's what the rest of it looks like.
We are introducing, this is also a brand new stencil today. It is a Madras alphabet. Is that the best? A Madras alphabet.
So darky.
We're going to do a project with this on Wednesday. I'm loving it. So we're introducing these two new stencils, and we are introducing our brand new Cheers gift bag kit. So hopefully you learned a skill today. Hopefully you see how fun and how easy that is. And then we will be back here on Wednesday to be able to show you another project using the Madras stencil. And until then, we want you to stay safe and
Enjoy the bragging rights.
enjoy the bragging rights. Absolutely. It's been Monday. It's Monday, but it's fun to be able to take this time out to be able to connect with you guys. So don't forget, share this video, tag 3 friends, and your name will go in for a drawing, and then we're going to be giving this away on Wednesday.
Yay!
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, sweet friends.
Bye.